Did you like what I said? Cause I'm just going off the top. Yeah. Hey. Let me take you back to 99. When my mom used to cry on the couch asking, dear God, why? She never had no money just to put in the time. Now she need a blessing like a ribbon in the sky. Back up in 99, be like Mike, what we singing? Chucks had them banging, my daddy was slanging. Dope, I'm so dope. My city filled with snow, why you think I'm so cold? They ask me where I'm going and I tell them to the stars. My mind's in the clouds, but my dreams are on Mars. I never had no money, all I ever had was wishes. Now I get crack money without the kitchen. Why?
So I am going to try to get into bench press until my shoulder starts to hurt. Now, I probably shouldn't be doing any type of bench press at all, but no one will ever accuse me of being the smartest person out there. And if you don't know what happened to my shoulder, then I must not have clickbaited well enough on that video, so you're welcome.
I slept on the street like every night. Ambition in my blood got me living right. And I ain't gonna quit, yeah, I gotta fight. Punches to my thoughts till the song cry. Yeah. I don't wanna leave, yeah, see you when I come back.
I'm gonna try to be a little bit smarter this go around. Hopefully, it's just kind of like a fluke, something that's gonna go away in a few weeks, but we'll see. Definitely don't want it to turn into anything like the back injury. Guys, I'm just broken, man. I'm 27 and broken.
Don't know where I'm going, yeah, hope it's on the right track. Say, I don't wanna leave, but I see you when I come back. Come back. I wanna fly like an eagle. Yeah.
I have an appointment for 10:30. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and got a massage on my shoulder. I do not know what's wrong with it. All that I know is that it hurts. But I do not want to make the same mistakes that I made for my back. So the one thing I'm not planning on doing right now is going to a very general doctor for the general population. I felt like that was a bit wasteful, both money and time-wise. Especially when you go in there and the recommendation is, well, you should stop working out. Well, look, that is not an option. So I feel like if I do some things a little bit more proactively, hopefully it won't become too much of an issue. But we will see. So when I start making these videos, I really have to start thinking about what is the thumbnail picture going to be. And it's funny to watch the views change based on that thumbnail picture. Like, for example, if it was just this, if it was me like, it'd get, I don't know, 1,000 views. Or I could hold up like a very basic Subway sandwich, but as long as it's food, it's probably good for, I don't know, 6,000, 7,000 views. I really do love Subway though. It's not Chipotle, it's not Chick-fil-A, but it's pretty good. But then if I want to get real crazy, all I would have to do is hold up a box of Pop-Tarts. Yes, I know it's simple, but box of Pop-Tarts, guaranteed, 10,000. It's insane. It's clickbait, bro.
And now I can't snow. Gotta get this money. Fully back in school while brain no son. Gotta buy the gold.
Make sure my address isn't on any of these. Okay, so we're gonna open a few boxes here. One, Apple really marketed everybody. They knew that when these iPhone 7s came out that everyone was going to lose this headphone adapter and you're gonna have to buy at least 20 replacements. So here's number 3. And then we also have some protein bars. These are the Costco brand. This video is actually sponsored by Costco. I'm kidding, I paid for these. But I really do recommend these bars for the value that you get. They end up being about $1 a bar, so not too bad at all. And here is something that I did not pay for. So it looks like we got a few different seasonings, and I know that there's like some salad dressings in here. Now, this company reached out to me on Instagram, and it's called Simple Girl. So at first I'm like, is this what my life has come down to, really? And then I was like, I can't do this. I'm too much of a man for this, right? And I was like, no, I'm not really at all. So they have calorie-free and low-calorie options. So barbecue sauce for 5 calories, which I was pretty interested in. And then they also have salad dressing, which sweet honey mustard for 3 calories. That's very, very exact. So I wanted to try this stuff out for you guys. It might be something that you're interested in, maybe not. I guess we'll see. I believe I already showed these to you guys, but I am pretty excited about these. The 2 new Pop-Tart flavors. I will try those out eventually. The Oreo Big Crunch Bar, that's gotta be amazing. And then I also got a few Power Crunch bars, as well as some of the best gum. I've always been Team Orbit, but this Dentine Ice stuff is legit. What is your favorite gum? That's what I need. I need suggestions there. Muddy Buddies. I think that's it. So I just added about a serving of this. I did weigh it out. Not that I would actually count 3 calories, but I was just trying to get a good idea for how much you had to use. So let's see how it is. Surprisingly not bad. It's a lot better than Walden Farms. Not as good as like a full fat salad dressing, obviously, but definitely better than just eating a dry salad. I don't know if you're supposed to dip eggs in barbecue sauce, but I'm sure it's not the weirdest combination I've ever had. It's okay. It's almost more of like a hot sauce. I wouldn't call it a barbecue sauce. It's definitely not like Sweet Baby Ray's or anything like that. But for 5 calories, 1 gram of carbs, you're really not gonna beat it.
This is the way to go, and if a rap has this.
So, your New Year's diet is going well, right? Except for the fact that you get really hungry before bed. Join the club. And usually, before bed, we want something sweet. At least that's how I am. So this is a great alternative for you. A lot of you guys have seen this already. This is my protein ice cream. So what you're gonna wanna do, and this could be anywhere from, I'd say, as low as 100 to as high as 500 calories. This one's gonna be about 400. So I got 1 serving of frozen strawberries. I'm gonna add 1 serving of yogurt. Of course, we want it to taste good, so I'm gonna be using 2 scoops of the PES Select cupcake flavor, which is one of my favorites. Oh, you didn't know? You can always save 30% using Travis at pescience.com. Okay, then we're gonna do 1 serving of almond milk. That's only gonna be about 30 calories. And we will also do 1 serving of sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few grams of xanthan gum. This is not necessary, but it does help thicken it up, give you some more volume, and hopefully help keep you full.
Don't know where I'm going, yeah, hope it's on the right track.
And this is why I love this recipe. You get a ton of volume, something that tastes great, it's sweet, and you don't have to go to bed hungry. So I hope this helps some of you guys out.
Expand a muscle and then contract a muscle.
The absolute worst part about owning a house is anything that goes wrong is on you. So you're paranoid all the time. Every time I travel, I come back, I'm like, please just don't be burnt to the ground. And now it's been raining all the time, so I'm like, if this basement is flooded, it's funny to me when people go back and watch my older videos. I tried to hide most of them because they were so bad. Now, if it was a workout with music on top, whatever, that's pretty harmless, right? But if I tried to speak words in that video, no. It was painful to try to watch those back. I don't know how I had any subscribers to begin with, but I think this was like my first or my second video, and for whatever reason, the last few days, I've gotten some comments on it, and pretty much the comments have been, you used to be more jacked or more shredded than you are now. And I never really thought about it, so I went back and watched it, and I was like, you guys have a point. So what the heck happened, right? I mean, it's not the kind of transformation you're hoping for. And I guess back then, I think that video was when I was in grad school, so I had a lot more time. I was spending probably 2.5 hours in the gym. It probably took a lot higher priority than it does now. Now, obviously, going to the gym is extremely important to my life, but I just don't have the amount of time that I used to. And I guess back then I was more interested in, I don't know that I was ever interested in like bodybuilding style training. I was doing probably power building stuff, and then eventually I switched over into full-on powerlifting when I got out of college. So that probably had a little bit something to do with it. I was not training for hypertrophy at all, so maybe that's a good argument against it, but I really don't know, guys. I do not know. Like right now, obviously I'm probably at my smallest, I guess you would say, because I have not really been able to lift in about 4 to 5 months with my back injury. Now, hopefully this shoulder thing isn't going to prolong that any longer, but I'm definitely not at my best physique, according to some people, and probably my own opinion as well. But what I want to talk about is, to me, that is okay, because what I realized is that just going to the gym is what fuels me. So I think we all start our lifting journeys as, you know, a goal is just to look good. We want girls to think, or guys to think, that we are attractive. And I have a feeling that if that's your only reason for going to the gym, you're not going to stay motivated for very long. Now, trust me, I went to college with a lot of people that went to the gym with me when we were in college, and I used to see a lot of familiar faces. And now they just don't do it any longer because they didn't have the actual love for just going to the gym and lifting. And I think a lot of you guys that are watching this can kind of share that with me. And I guess for me, it's not what keeps me motivated. Now, obviously, we all want to be as big and as shredded as we can be, but it's just not, I guess, the motivating factor for me any longer. That being said, I look back at that and I'm like, well, I probably should try to get back to that if I can't actually get back into powerlifting for now, just because you got to have goals, right? So that is kind of the brief explanation on why I am not as jacked and shredded as I used to be, if you call that jacked at all. It's probably an illusion. I probably marketed somebody along the way. But that is how we are going to wrap up the video. No, we can't wrap up the video like that. You guys would not even believe how many Snapchats I got from people asking me to review these. You guys don't ask me for any nutrition, any fitness advice, but you want me to review Pop-Tarts. I guess I shouldn't complain about that. So this one is the chocolate mocha. It's okay. It's nothing great. Definitely not the best Pop-Tart. It tastes a little, I don't know. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Hopefully, the vanilla latte is a little bit better. That's okay. It's probably better than the chocolate mocha, but I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed with these. I would stick to the, hold on. Confetti cupcake, best Pop-Tart ever. Gonna need a good poverty brownie after that disappointment. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch the video. You could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. You made it to this point, you had to have liked something, right? I look forward to talking to you guys next time.